Hello, everyone. In this video, we will introduce the queues and we'll see how we design, implement the queues data structure, and use queue. We're going to write a test program and use the queue class. So what is a queue? A queue is a data structure that holds data in this way. It's first in, first out. And so let's look at this example here. So this is the queue. So what's inside? It looks like this. All right. So this is the queue, and you're gonna, when you insert a new data in queue, it puts to the end, and then when you remove the dequeue, it removes the first one. So the operation is you need to remove from the first. So this is the data structure I'm going to use to internally store the data in the queue. It's use a linked list because linked list is very efficient for this operation to remove the element from the beginning of the list. So we're going to design the queue and using the linked list to hold the data internally. And this is the in queue, is to add an element to the queue, and this dequeue is to remove the element from the queue, and this get size is empty, and this is to get a string representation of the queue. And so now we use the linked list. So we're going to import the linked list we already have. And this is the queue class. So we create, when we create an empty queue, so this is the empty linked list is created internally to hold the data. So what's in queue? When you write in queue is you're going to simply use this. You're going to add it self dot. So you're going to use at last. It's put to the last, right? So the last of this self elements. So this is self dot elements dot and this at last. So this is the same as at last, the same as at here. There's another method you can use, it's at. So for dequeue, and this is to check this, the size. If size is equal to 0, there's nothing to remove, so return now. And else we're going to return, and this the linked list, you're going to remove at 0. So this is the same as you're going to remove first. So this get size, return the linked list, and the get size method here, invoke it. And this is the toString, and this is the string method that returns a string representation for the queue. Is empty, so return the self dot get size. We already have this, and equal to 0. So that's the implementation of the queue class. So we're going to write a code to implement it. So this one here, we have this is the queue, and now we're going to in queue and print it, and we're going to add another one. It's in queue, and it's this is John, and we're going to print it. So this is the same as here invoking the string method. So this is the same as this. So here is to remove the elements from the queue. And so here is queue So this is the q dot dq to remove the elements. All right, that is all. Now, before we leave, look at this, the complexity for all the operations, because we are using the linked list for the implementation. So what's the enqueue? That's out of one time. So you add it at the end of the queue. And what's the DQ? You remove it from the beginning of the queue. So that's also out of one time. And so all the other operations, and that's the same. Now, except this one, it's the strings, 2-string. So that way we need to get everything. That's out of n time. So all the other operations, the major operations, they are all very efficient and constant time. That is all for this video on queues and how implementing queues in Python. See you on the next video.